How he is. The fluoride issue. How do you sell the fluoride issue? How do you not sell the fluoride issue? Suppose, now just say you're off the internet now, you're not dealing with your usual friends who are awakened on YouTube. You want to sell the fluoride issue to other people. Well, how do you do it? Well, I'll tell you how you don't do it. There's certain things you must never bring up. I don't care if you believe they're true or not. We're talking about, polite society, the masses. The first thing you don't bring up is you don't bring up the pineal gland thing. I don't care if it's true or not. As soon as you say, there's fluoride in the water and it's really bad because it affects your pineal gland and doesn't allow you to get spiritual states, immediately people will think you're a New Age flake. That's just it. It's out. It's gone. You will never get anywhere with it. Never get anywhere with it. The second thing you should never bring up is that it was used by the Nazis and the Soviets in concentration camps to make the prisoners docile. I have found zero, nada, nilch, nothing, no hard proof of this. I've looked and I've looked. All I've got is a few graphics, a few sort of like kind of the furthest I could find it back were kind of right-wing Bible Belt conspiracy sites, and you have to avoid them as the plague because they tend to be they're all racist anyway. But I found nothing, so you don't bring that one up because it's instantly discredited like that, and it insults people intelligence. They're saying, "What? You're saying that I'm like a prisoner in a prisoner of war camp?" And then they'll say, "That's so offensive considering about the Holocaust." You never bring it up, folks. You just don't do it, okay? So you do not bring up the pineal gland thing, and you don't bring up the concentration camp water supply thing when you're dealing with the sodium fluoride issue in your water. What you bring up are real studies regarding the Harvard study from 2012 that showed that it absolutely did cause neurological damage in young children. But however, you'll even have difficulty like this. Now, I've had a lot of success explaining shall we say, the fallacy of putting sodium fluoride in municipal drinking water supply. Quite clearly, I do it like this. I say, even if sodium fluoride works on your teeth and it strengthens the enamel like they claim it does, having it in toothpaste is enough. That's fine. You don't need it anywhere else. It should be a topical only treatment. You should not be ingesting it. It makes no sense. Like I always say, if they're putting sodium fluoride in the water so we have good teeth, then let's put olive oil in the water so we have lovely skin. It's the same thing. And that's when I found a lot of people will instantly listen to you because you're not putting them in a position where they feel an affront to the message, where they'll come along and act like you have some kind of special knowledge and you're more smarter than they are. That puts people right up, that smarminess. Come in and say, here's what I do, and I'll say, yeah, I'm not crazy about that sodium fluoride in the drinking water, The kind of, I don't know, the idea of something that's a medication being medicated without our consent, it's a bit worrying. I wouldn't say it's a conspiracy. I think it's more a case as maybe years ago, well-meaning, city bodies and municipal bodies put it in the water thinking they were doing the right thing. But really, it's in all the toothpaste now. Ingesting it, I don't think is a very good idea. Even over the long term, even if the numbers are small, it's something that concerns me. It's just, I don't like the idea of it being in the water. I just think it's not, it doesn't help with killing bacteria or anything like that. It shouldn't really be in there. It should be in your toothpaste. And then people can make the choice between fluoridated and non-fluoridated toothpaste. And that's okay. So that's how I sell, and I've done it with a fair amount of success, the fluoride in the water issue. Never bring up the feckin' pineal gland thing. That puts people right off right away. They think you're some kind of new age space cadet. And never bring up the Nazi water supply thing, because A, it just sounds nuts, and B, there is zero hard evidence for that. Unless someone can put a comment on this thread to point me to real hard evidence, and don't give me a link to a conspiracy site, or that's not. I want like hard evidence. You have to have the original like Nazi or Soviet documents or something that was declassified after World War II. Otherwise, it's just an urban legend, and that puts people right off. Sell it as, if it's a good topical treatment, fair enough, we shouldn't be ingesting it. And you'll be amazed how many people you'll have great success doing that. So keep fighting the good fight, but fight smart. Fight smart.